red, thank you. Sharon in the blue, Hannah in the, are we calling it orange, red?
It's
Salmon.
coral.
Awesome.
Salmon? Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Coral salmon. We're talking about HIIT training and Parkinson's and why you guys use it so often for our patients here with Parkinson's disease. So Hannah, you're up first. What is HIIT training in a nutshell?
HIIT training is a form of cardio exercise. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. The high intensity is really, really key. The way we do it here is 15 seconds of hard work and then 45 seconds of rest. And then during that 45 seconds, you're still working, but it's at a slow enough pace or intensity that you get to recover your heart rate for just a little bit before you then go again. So we do 15 intervals with a 5-minute warm-up, 5-minute cool down for a total of about 30 minutes. And that's HIIT training in a nutshell.
You know, I did the math on that. It seemed like 25 minutes, but we can
It is, you know, it's
30 total, because you got 5 warm up, you got 5 cool down, you got 15
Yeah.
sets in the middle that are 1 minute long.
well,
I'm
that's
at
25.
Stacey. I think there's some setup. There's some setup time.
By the time we get people on the bike and then set up and going, it's more like 30. It's fine.
Okay. And like you said, we usually use the bike here.
Yeah.
The bike is effective. It's just as effective as a treadmill or an elliptical. It's the intensity that matters, right?
Yeah, we also use the elliptical, we also use the treadmill, we also can use the arm bike. So any one of those or all of those things, we'll have 5, 6 patients going at one time. And so then we got to spread it out, you know, spread the love.
We've also
And
done pole walking.
We've
too.
also done pole walking.
So it doesn't even have to be with a machine.
Overground walking, so where they're using poles to help with balance. Also getting all 4 parts moving at the same time, and that's my favorite part of the elliptical and the overground walking, is that arms and legs are all moving at once. Decreases rigidity, decreases bradykinesia, which is part of that stiffness that comes with Parkinson's that everybody hates. The great thing about HIIT training is that it releases all the endorphins and enkephalins and dopamine, all the happy hormones that then make our folks feel better and ready to move into what we call power moves. And that's a separate video.
That's separate. Video. So again, the key to the high intensity is you're releasing more dopamine in the brain. And then Hannah, do you want to speak about why that's so important to do that before, like Sharon was saying, like the power moves or the functional part of the treatment?
Yeah, so the research has shown that when you get your heart rate up, when you've got increased blood flow going throughout your whole body, you are also having that increased blood flow to the brain. And what that does is it actually primes your brain. It puts it in a state where it is ready to learn. And so it's really important to get yourself to that point before you move on and then you focus on a new skill, or you're trying to improve a skill that you already have. So if you can do some HIIT training and get your brain ready to learn, you're going to retain all of that work that you're doing, like balance work and even just strengthening exercise. You'll hold on to that for longer.
And we see carryover. So we have 2 gentlemen now that have been with us for a year. And when they first started with us, one of them couldn't manage his own meds. He couldn't be left alone. He couldn't manage his phone. He couldn't call 911 when he fell down. Yeah. And 1 year later, today was actually 1 year for both of these guys. Their wives are both telling us that they now can be left alone. They can get themselves off the floor, because we do on and off the floor stuff all the time. They can take their meds on time. They can manage their phones, and that all happened because of HIIT and power.
Nice.
Reduced burden of care.
Reduced burden of care,
Oh,
huge.
nice.
Better
Yeah.
quality of life.
Yeah.
I love the quality of life that these guys have now compared to what they did have.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
Parkinson's is a progressive disease. However, between the high intensity interval training and the power, the research shows that we can actually stop the progression of Parkinson's. That's crazy huge.
Yeah, That's awesome.
So come see us.
Awesome.
Well, and then not just stop it, but also once we get to that point, then we can
We improve.
relearn skills that
Yeah.
we've lost. So you can even like
improve.
roll back time a little bit. So it's
Yep.
it's very exciting.
Awesome. I love it. Well, thanks for making the video on HIIT training, and then we'll make another one soon on the power moves too, and why those are so effective at the functional movement patterns. So thank you both.
All right.